Hello everyone, Brayden here, welcome back to Let's Play Darkest Dungeon. So, in the last episode we went to another quest. We did some stuff, helped some people, and, well, not help. We unlocked the Wield, and we had a little event that we can go to the courtyard, which we are not going to do for a while. So let's see, what are the words? We get antiquarian, we don't have that. Just checking. Oh, this is a... I think I will do this because I like the relic we can get from it. So let's give the occultist our friendly relic, and let's swap, check this out a little, because I want to use a new member, the bounty hunter. I think bounty hunter second. Let's see. Hey, kind of wants to be in the second spot. Alright, so we swap them and use that again. Let's, before we go back, we are going to do, where is this one? We're going for most steps to leave, so it's not. We want to get a bit low instead. So I think this is going to be a happy party, for which could be quite practical. And then we want food. One shovel should be enough. 2 keys, herbs, woody water, and torches. Alright. So let's do another. I really think I'm at too much supplies, but on the other hand, we'll see that we'll just run into more trouble than we have supplies, and that will be quite annoying. Alright, so let's see what is the map. It's an easy map.
Now, Oren.
Oh great, it's not an easy map. I thought there was a connection, but there wasn't, so that's annoying. Dull and interesting. Vortex records. And of course, a trap already.
Carelessness will find no clemency in this place.
Oh great, so, oh, we surprise him, that's good. So surprise allows us to get a first strike in, so that's great. So we have a bunch of enemies, so we have the Madman, which is a new foe, who is quite the annoying enemy, to be honest. He has a good dodge and he will deal a lot of stress damage, so we kinda want to get rid of him as soon as possible. I think I will get lucky. Nah, of course not. Thankfully we now have more pool skills. So yeah, here's why I want to get rid of the Madman. He has an AoE stress skill. Stop doing this! So it's horror. 3 steps per round, of course. Let's pull this guy up front.
continually on.
So yeah, as you see, he has a lot of he can gain a lot of damage bonus based on certain foes, on certain effects on the enemy. So that's why I like him a lot. Yeah, let's just focus on this guy.
As the theme
Good.
a faint hope blossoms.
Right, so the reason why I did this is because it clears corpses, and that's quite the practical skill to use. And to focus on heavy, because she can focus on the second round. But no storage. Right, collect the bounty. Go Sam! I should have tried healing, that would be definitely better for the battle.
Give them no quarter.
Anyway, we got the
This
blood,
expedition at least
which
promises
will be
success.
helpful later. And we got a bunch of stuff. And we got the scouting trigger. Anyway, we want to go back already. It's a ridiculous amount of stress already. Anyway, let's move over there. There's a room battle. Hunger. Surprising. Alright, wait. If I am correct, I can use this for a bunch of coin. I had kind of expected to get stress reduction, but well, so be it. Right, another surprise. That's great. Great rates. So, what I am going to do is to get rid of the rebel. What? Right, so he's going to focus on
Back to
the Globbit. Great, crits. Cool, as usual. I need another way to mark, because if you get marked, then you can deal a massive amount of damage with the bounty hunter, especially for the humans. That's why. And of our party, both the occultist and the obelisk can mark foes. Well, if we have the skills to use it, of course. Let's stun him, even though that reduces. And the obelisk also gets both first marks, so that's another reason why we should mark. And this is like one of the better pool because it also marks. Let's see. He's stunned, so let's get rid of this. Want to say to get rid of that guy, but sadly that's not meant to be. Let's see, let's just heal. Now that's a heal. Yeah, let's hit him. She can hit the back row, and then the bounty hunter can kill him with his massive modifiers. Alright, let's adrenaline rush.
Sedated.
With this we can pull him. And execute with the bounty.
Formation is broken. Maintain the offensive.
Alright, now we have a little problem. So, let's see. She can stun, he can stun. I think this is the better choice. So as you can see, we didn't have enough inventory space, so we needed to get rid of it a little. We need to explore 90% of the room, so I think the choice is to money. So I think the choice is to skip one. We can go up. Instead, we can go right and up. Oh wait, let's see what the scouting says. Yeah, I think we go right because there's a battle and some curios from it. Interesting. Ooh, this is great. Let's see. I don't have holy water. Well, we get a quirk removal, so that's a positive one. Finally, we got to. I should have tried to remove with the obelisk. Oh well. In hopes to get some stress reduction. As I said, I think we need to get either. Let's shovel it away.
Seems bent on preventing passage.
I just ran out of shovels. Right, let's use the skeleton key, which nets us some more valuables. Right, I think we will take the down route first and then get up again. Loot! I love loot. Okay, we have a little problem. Let's eat the food. Let's discard bandages. Take journal page. We also need to collect the money. And let's get rid of the herbs. Don't think we need the herbs. Alright, more foes, spiders. Spiders are easily enemies. We can get rid of them quite easily. So don't do a lot. Except dodging, of course. Don't know why I expected anything differently. Again, the ones in the back are the spitters. You want to get rid of those. Yeah, I said I want to get rid of spitters, so that's see, they don't even leave corpses, so they are very uninteresting foes. Yeah, spit deals damage and blight, so that's why you want to get rid of it. They have a bunch of annoying skills, debuffs, so that's why they're annoying, but overall aren't very terrifying. So let's get some heal. He's really doing some great heals.
Mortality clarified in a single
Is that enough?
strike.
Yeah, that's enough. So resolve is tested. Oh, that's great. So as it turns out, if you have a ton of stretch, you'll get a random chance at getting a buff or a debuff. Mostly debuff, but sometimes you get Virtuous, which happened this time, which is quite a benefit. Touching.
Another one falls.
So yeah, that's quite greatly beneficial. Really makes stress management the next round a lot easier. Quit it with the dodges! What's this XCOM accuracy? They do have a base dodge, so I guess it's acceptable. That's just stupid. Right, focus on the front guy. So we got webbed, marked, and everything. Let's focus on the front. Right. Boda, maybe. I think some healing is probably better.
Time to perform beyond
Especially if, because I can get rid of them easily this way.
Remind yourself that overconfidence is a slow and insidious killer.
Yeah, those are wise words. Words to live by. Which is why I think it's a bit better to overstock on stuff instead of... like, yeah, you can overstock, which is maybe a bit of a waste of money, but on the other hand, it's better to overstock and have it available. Some books, let's use this. Resilient is a new quirk, which is quite good if I remember correctly. So, plus 10% stress heal received, yeah, that's great. Says result, blah, blah, blah. Right. So yeah, I think when we get back in the township, I think we'll focus on getting some proper skills up. So let's get in here. Yeah, I completed. We are not going to adventure because we need to backtrack too much and we are out of... and there wasn't much over there, so let's get rid of it. Just cash in, which massive pile of money. And deeds, so deeds are great to have. Calm is not so great. It's doable. Right, we have a severe negative quirks, so negative quirks are harder to remove. We have a new hero, the Shield Breaker, which is interesting. Oh, and this overrode the blood flies, so that's quite helpful. So here we can get some camping skills. Finally, the sanatorium allows us to remove quirks and lock in other quirks, so that's pretty useful. So for example, if we like for example with we can remove kleptomatic, for example, and we can, for example, if we like resilient or natural eye. Natural eye is, for example, a great one. So we can lock those in and not see them moving away when we get in different things. Let's see, we can switch outfits. Want to try something, but anyway, yeah, let's do some proper recruitment and stuff. So we have 2 cultists, we already have one, we already have an bounty hunter, so we're not going to swap them. We get a new abomination, which is a great one. So here's bad healer. I don't mind bad healer. He can heal himself, but it's not that interesting. So the abomination has a bunch of proper useful skills, so that's great. Let's see, what does this have? We have Wilt, Manslayer, Manslayer is good. Obsessed with killing, and we have Ansi, so we get stress if idling in town, so always stuck. See, I never have the shield breaker not used before, so that will be interesting. Alright, let's upgrade a few parts. So I think want to upgrade our roster, and I think we still have enough, not a stagecoach, to upgrade one of our... No, we don't. I got greedy. So let's... Alright, let's go and see if we can improve some learn some skills to provide some combos. So here's the bounty hunter. Bounty hunter is going to one of our main combo characters. So he has the pool which marks, he has the mark himself to deal bonus damage against marked targets. So let's see if we have anyone who can benefit from that. So just checking. So this will deal bonus damage towards marked targets. Breaks guard is good. So this is another blighter, as it seems, who wants to be mainly in the front of things. Move to Brigand. Yeah, Brigand of the nation is interesting because he has all skills unlocked, which we will be seeing of soon. Alright, so first Hellion is one of the interesting, who will be in front line, so I want to have the Iron Swan and the Bleed Out, which are specific targets but will deal a lot of damage and are useful in that regard. So if we build her for bleeding skills, we will deal less. So we can have, because we can have only 4 skills available, so we are going to swap out the Breakthrough, which we don't use, for the Iron Swan. So now she's more focused on being in the frontliner, who can target characters in the front and in the back. So the Iron Swan is useful because the back row will usually be the stress dealers which we want to get rid of. So having them is great. So one of the skills we really want here is the vulnerability hex. So we are going to unlock that one. So the vulnerability hex is not really does not do a lot of damage, but minus touch is well fun, but the primary is that marked. So if you have the occultist and the bounty hunter and the arbalist, which will be one of our main parties, we can deal a lot of marking, and we have several ways of marking and benefiting from marked. So again, here Cypher marks again will mark targets, and is again for marked targets. So the sniper shot deal bonus damage against marked. So we want to do this. Alright, blind fire is also one interesting skill which is useful to unlock. So we're going to unlock both of those. So blind fire will target a random target, but as it turns out, the arbalest is more in backfire, so that makes her useful in if we get ambushed or anything. So let's see. Close this. Yeah, she also deals against blighted and thrown versus blighted and marked, so that's also useful to interest. I think the best way to do is to get right, I think we also need let's see, this is second Shadow Fate's useful. Self-cure blight. So So just trying a bit. I think we'll use the pick to the face and back one. Alright, just seeing what the tricks are on her, which will be interesting to use. Anyway, we have her. We'll be using a lot also. I think we can make some kind of blight party as well. If we have this will deal bonus damage versus marked and bonus versus blighted. So we can have the grave robber, the shield breaker who has blight skills as well. Let's see. And who has blight skills with blight opportunities, and the with the plague doctor who also blight, so can stack a bunch of blight and get bonus from that. Alright, that was that's a skill we need to unlock, is Battlefield Medicine. It's a bit of a weak heal, but it will cure blight and bleed, which we'll be seeing later. So if we plan to use the plague doctor in the future, that makes for great benefits. Not yet. So let's see. Our thief is going to be our basic skills are good enough. I think I will want to unlock Duelist Advance, which moves one forward and activates Ripside. So while we have Ripside, if we are attacked, then we will counter-attack. So that's a bit of a benefit. Let's see, does Rail have anything interesting? Not really. Nothing we want to use the most. Yeah, there's Inspiring Cry, which is a great useful skill. I think we'll keep it to this for a while. He's a bit of a Reynold is going to be a bit of a filler character. I think I will get rid of his kleptomatic because that's really annoying. Let's see, and I think we will give our this party a bit of a rest moment. So that we can focus a bit on new characters, a little. I think I will get her to blight. Oh wait, no, I know what my party will be. So he can blight if he's in the second spot. So he wants to be in the second spot mostly. So we'll have Amplification second, then the this is forward, I don't like forward. So then we have the grave robber in the third spot, which makes this lady in the first, so we want to get rid of Capitate in favor of some other skills. So let's unlock that. Atlas Kiss. This will move back. Oh, if we use Atlas, move back. So use. Yeah, so we just alternate one of the forward and one of the backward skills. It will be an interesting way to play. I'm not sure how well it will go. Let's see. I think the yeah, if yeah, I think this is a good way to go. Let's have her also reduce some stress, and then we go. Next time we will enter the runes once again, but with a new combination of characters, which will be interesting. So see you next time. Bye bye.